Hi, I'm Russell James and this is The Raw Chef TV. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make coconut yoghurt. This yoghurt really is so wonderful, completely homemade from the freshest ingredients. At the end I'd like to share with you a serving suggestion that takes me right back to Koh Samui in Thailand every time. Now we're starting off with this fantastic young coconut meat and water. If you're unsure how to get this, just look at the previous episode of The Raw Chef TV where I'll show you exactly what to do. So, to make the yoghurt, the first thing we're going to do is take the meat from 2 young coconuts. Now of course, each coconut has a slightly different amount of meat in them, but generally 2 is a good guide and will work well for you. Place the meat in the blender along with about a cup of the coconut water. Next we'll need about a teaspoon of probiotics. Now by that I mean a supplement form of probiotic like acidophilus. Sometimes you'll be able to get the powder that is scoopable from the jar, but if you can only get the capsules, simply pull them apart until you have 1 teaspoon's worth. In the UK I use this Viridian brand which is free from dairy, gluten, wheat, lactose, sugar, salt, yeast preservatives and artificial colours. If you're in the US, Canada or Australia or any other part of the world, just ask at your local health food store to choose a probiotic that is non-dairy and as clean as possible. Add this 1 teaspoon to the blender, blend until smooth and then transfer to a bowl. Cover the bowl and place in a dehydrator at 40 degrees centigrade, which is 105 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 6 to 8 hours. If you don't have a dehydrator, just leave it in a warm place, but for slightly longer. So in either of these cases, the warmth combined with the probiotics cultures the coconuts, just like in a traditional yogurt making process. Now when you uncover the yogurt, have a little taste. It'll be slightly warm, but you'll be able to taste that fermented flavour and it will taste very much like yogurt. It'll be very familiar to you. To finish off this basic coconut yogurt, I like to put it back in the blender with a little bit of honey, lemon juice and a pinch of salt. Now if you don't use honey, you can substitute with coconut nectar or maple syrup. Blending will also make it smooth again as it will have formed a little bit of a skin during culturing. Now you can eat this as it is, or you can swirl in some raspberries. I actually like to defrost frozen raspberries or cherries and use those with some of the juice that comes out of them when they've defrosted. And there you have a beautiful dessert that can be given to kids or adults. The way to serve this that takes me back to those hills of Koh Samui is to have it over fresh diced mango with a little bit of bee pollen on top for this amazing superfood breakfast. I hope you'll take some time for yourself to try out this recipe. Once you know how to do it, you'll be as excited as I am every time you see young coconuts for sale.